revision of NPO and fundamental of partnership. So first we start not for profit organization, right? Not for profit organization. Okay. So not for profit organization. First I will teach you ki how to prepare the financial statement of not for profit organization, right? So in this we prepare receipt and payment account. Secondly, we prepare income and expenditure account. Income and expenditure account, right? And now third we prepare balance sheet. Balance sheet. So balance sheet, we prepare two types of balance sheet. One is opening and second one is closing. Okay. First, let's discuss about these three items. So receipt and payment account is just like a summary of cash book, right? So this is what summary of cash book, because it records only all kind of receipt and all kind of payment, whether it is related to revenue nature or capital nature, it doesn't matter. So all kind of receipt and all kind of payment in during the year, इन ड्यूरिंग द ईयर यानी करेंट ईयर में हमने जितना पैसा रिसीव किया और जितना पेमेंट किया, we will record into the receipt and payment account. In receipt and payment account, the amount may be related to the previous year, current year or next year. It doesn't matter, but we have to focus कि these amount we are receiving this current year, are making payment this current year, then we will record here. And there is no treatment of non-cash receipt or non-cash payment like credit sales, credit sales का record नहीं करेंगे. If any income we have earned but not yet received, we will not record over here. Means accrued income and outstanding expenses will not be recorded in receipt and payment account, right? So this is what summary of cash book. And what is the nature? Nature of its real account. What is the nature? Real account. The receipt and payment account is the real account, right? इसमें हम लोग जितना पैसा मिलेगा इस साल जितना पेमेंट करेंगे वो सारा दिखाते हैं, चाहे वो कैपिटल रिसिप्ट हो या रेवेन्यू रिसिप्ट हो, चाहे वो कैपिटल पेमेंट हो या रेवेन्यू पेमेंट हो, ठीक है? और इसका नेचर क्या है? रियल अकाउंट. Okay. Now second, income and expenditure account. So income and expenditure account replaces the profit and loss account, because you know in trading organization or profitable organization we do prepare profit and loss account to know the net profit or net loss. So like that here we prepare income and expenditure account, not profit and loss account. Income replaced profit and expenditure replaced loss. Okay, so यहाँ पर income and expenditure account है, it records all revenue nature of income and revenue nature of expenditure. Mind it, all revenue nature of income and all revenue nature of expenditure related to the current accounting period will be recorded over here. It doesn't matter it has been received or not, it has been paid or not, but it should be related to current year. We will record like salary you have to pay rupees 15,000, but in the question it is saying that in payment side salary has been paid up rupees 12,000 only. This means 3,000 is outstanding, so we will add outstanding. तभी तो ये पूरा इस साल का 15,000 होगा. Means all income and expenditure related to current year which are of revenue nature will be recorded, and the nature of it, चूंकि इनकम एंड एक्सपेंडिचर अकाउंट है यानी प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस के बारे में बात कर रहा है, so इसका नेचर क्या होगा? नॉमिनल अकाउंट. Okay, so nominal account. Okay, one thing more. In receipt and payment and income and expenditure, receipt and payment having opening balance, generally it starts with the opening balance and end with the closing balance of cash or bank. But income and expenditure account does not have any opening balance. In account में कोई opening balance नहीं होता, but yes, it closes with the surplus or deficit. Suppose that in income and expenditure account, credit side is more than debit. Okay, so different will be called surplus. Surplus, okay, or we can say excess of income over expenditure, right? So देखो सरप्लस होता है कब, जब इनकम साइड ज्यादा हो, यानी क्रेडिट साइड, ये जब लिखेंगे तो इनकम क्रेडिट में लिखेंगे और एक्सपेंडिचर डेबिट में लिखेंगे, बट हेडिंग क्या होगा, इनकम एंड एक्सपेंडिचर. Heading will start with the income and expenditure, like, but when you will prepare format, so in debit side you will write expenditure and credit side you will write income. So here, if credit is more than debit, so it will be surplus, or we can say it excess of income over expenditure, and vice versa. Vice versa means just like reverse, yani ki if debit side is more than credit, so will be deficit. Okay, deficit, or we can write excess of expenditure over income, यानी एक्सपेंडिचर ज्यादा है इनकम से यहाँ. ठीक है, so this is what closing. So income and expenditure does not start with the opening balance, but it close with the surplus or deficit. So how it closes? So if credit side is more, it will be called surplus, and if debit side is more, so it will be called deficit, right? So you can note it down. It will help to solve the multiple choice question. So okay, student, you can take the screenshot of it. Just now I'm going to erase all this, and now we are coming to the balance sheet. Okay, so now balance sheet. So here balance sheet is what? You know, balance sheet is the statement of assets and liability, means C plus L is equal to A, as you know. So here opening balance sheet and closing. First of all, you must know C stands for capital fund, not for profit organization. Not, I'm not talking about the trading organization, right? In not for profit organization, C stands for capital fund, not capital. Okay, so mind it, the capital fund plus liability is equal to assets. Okay, so now opening. The question is, why do we prepare opening balance sheet while we are preparing the income and expenditure for the financial year, current financial year? So we should prepare closing only, but we also prepare opening. What is the reason behind this? So as you know, in class 11, when you find the net profit in profit and loss account, so you generally transfer the net profit to the capital account. And what capital? What is given opening balance in the trial balance. So like that, in not for profit organization, there should be an opening capital fund. But in the question, if opening capital fund will not be given, then in that case, you will prepare opening balance sheet. Opening balance sheet. So when you prepare opening balance sheet like this, so this is what liability and this is what assets. So you will find, you will writing all the assets, जितने भी information होंगे, liability you can write, but C will be missing. So when you will do total, so when you will do total of assets and the balancing figure will be C, yani capital fund. So this will be called opening capital fund. So we prepare opening balance sheet to find out opening capital fund. That's it. Okay. So I hope this all clear to all of you. You can take the screenshot of it. Now I'm coming to the some items which are of capital and revenue nature. You know that in receipt and payment account for the year ended 31st March, whatever date. Okay. So you will receive some of the items. Like first, you will find that opening balance would be there, to balance DD. Here opening balance will be, and now you will receive some revenue receipt, yeah, revenue income, and some capital income, yeah, capital receipt. Okay, these two types of item will be given in income side, and this side you will find revenue expenditure, okay, and capital expenditure. Okay, and last you will see here balance CD. This is closing balance. Okay. And this is what opening balance. So students, अब आपके सामने देखो, you will be provided receipt and payment like this, and the revenue income there will be name of the revenue income like subscription, entrance fee, grant from local authority, legacy, and so many other name would be there. Just I have written a common word revenue income, and like that capital receipt like some special donation, some special or any kind of fund or special income will be written here, and likewise the expenditure. Recurring nature of expenditure is called revenue expenditure like salary, rent, wages, whatever, and capital expenditure like purchase of plant, machinery, building, okay, assets. So you must know ki how to prepare income and expenditure account. So when we prepare income and expenditure account, okay, wait for a moment. Okay, students. So here income and expenditure, right? So this side we will write expenditure and rupees, and this side we will write income. Okay. Now question is which item we should record. So here income should revenue income should be written in income side. ये देखो आप यहाँ लिखना चाहिए हमको, ठीक है, और revenue expenditure should be written this side. Okay, so आपने देखा मैंने किसको बताया, revenue income or revenue expenditure only we record into the income and expenditure account. Okay, but it should be keep in mind while you recording, we record only current year revenue income and current year revenue expenditure, because in receipt and payment account during the year you may receive the revenue income will be called total revenue income you have received during the year. It may be related to some of the amount of previous year, some of the amount related to maybe related to next year, and the remaining amounts will be current year. So now you have to segregate ki how much revenue income is related to current year. Okay, and here only cash receipt and cash payment will be showing. But whatever amount you have earned, but still you have not received, will not be given here. So you have to add those income which you have earned, but not yet received. This is called accrued income. And likewise, some revenue expenditure, here, whatever the revenue expenditure will be given into the payment side will be only cash payment. Okay. But whatever expenditure still you have to pay sometime later will not be given here. So you have to add like outstanding or creditors of the sports material or whatever consumable goods. So this means the total revenue income and total revenue expenditure. First of all, you have to segregate what amount to what extent related to current year. Okay, but how will you segregate? It will be segregated by the additional information given below the receipt and payment account. It will say in information will say you the income includes some amount of previous year and some amount of next year. So you will minus it. Previous year and next year both you will minus and remaining you will show here. But whatever amount you have to still receive from others will be given in additional information you have to add over here. So okay. So now this is clear ki why we prepare income and expenditure account. We have to pick revenue expenditure and revenue income. And which is revenue we record into the income and expenditure. And we will skip the capital receipt and capital expenditure. Why? Because capital receipt will be shown to the liability side of balance sheet, where receipt will be written into liability side of balance sheet and expenditure will be written to asset side of balance sheet. Okay, so this is why how to because this is capital receipt and capital expenditure, so capital item always we record into the balance sheet and revenue item we record into the income and expenditure account. And why we close? So if income side is more, so here will be surplus. Okay, if expenditure side will be more, so will be deficit, as I have said earlier. Okay, so this is what I hope ki the basic how to make the accounting record of the financial statement of a not-for-profit organization. Now this is clear. Already we had studied in the classes. So now I'm going to erase this. You can take the screenshot of it. Okay. Now just we have to learn some name of the capital receipt and capital expenditure. You know that the features of capital item and revenue item. Okay, features of capital item and revenue item. So first, use amount, and here first just reverse small amount. Okay. Second, non-recurring nature, non-recurring nature, and here recurring nature. Okay. Third, benefit would be a benefit derived for more than 1 year. Here, benefit derived in the same accounting year. Same accounting year. It is for special purpose and it is for general purpose. Okay. These are some features on which basis you can recognize the items which are of capital nature and which are of revenue nature. Whether it is receipt or payment, it doesn't matter. The features would be same. Okay, so you should take this screenshot of it. So now I'm going for the next. Here, some items are vocabulary like legacy. You know, legacy is what? Already I have taught you people, legacy is just like a will. Okay? When a person makes a will that after his or her death, his property will be donated to a not-for-profit or NGO for some special purpose, or like that, his property will be transferred or given to a particular NGO, non-government organization or not-for-profit organization, which are running for the social service or charitable organization. So this legacy, this income, in previous year it was treated as a capital receipt, but with effect from 21-22, this legacy income will be treated as a revenue income because they think that so many people give their legacy every year or frequently in nature. So that's why, so they are they will be called revenue. Okay, revenue nature. So इसको हम कहाँ दिखाएंगे? इनकम एंड एक्सपेंडिचर अकाउंट के इनकम साइड में दिखाएंगे हम. ठीक है? तो legacy will be written in income side. Now fund. Any kind of fund. तो स्पेशल होता है any kind of fund. कहाँ जाएगा? बैलेंस शीट के लायबिलिटी साइड में. Right, students? So you can note it. Okay. Now, grant from local authority. ठीक है, या म्यूनिसिपल गवर्नमेंट जो भी लिखा होगा. So this is what a regular income and hence will be shown in income and expenditure side, income and expenditure account and income side. This is what a revenue nature. Okay, fund क्या है? ये कैपिटल नेचर का है, कैपिटल रिसिप्ट होता है फंड. ठीक है, इसलिए इसको बैलेंस शीट में दिखाते हैं. लीगेसी हो गया, ग्रांट फ्रॉम लोकल अथॉरिटी हो गया, एंट्रेंस फी या एडमिशन फी. ठीक है, सो देखो एंट्रेंस फी क्या होता है, इसके पीछे दो लॉजिक है. Some accountant think that entrance fee we receive in regular nature every year. Many member may come and go. So this type of income is a recurring nature. It should be written in income side of income and expenditure account. But some accountants say that the person pay once in a time for their entrance or admission, so it will be treated as a capital. So there is a controversy. But if there is no information, no additional information is given related to interest fee, so we will treat it as a revenue income, hence to be shown in income and expenditure account in income side. Okay, now subscription you know, subscription is what? It's the recurring nature income because subscription is paid by each and every members of the organization to run the charitable organization. ठीक है? So subscription is main source of income and it is a frequent nature. So we will receive every year, every month, every quarter year, half yearly, whatever. So, but annually we receive every time from the members. So it will be revenue nature and hence to be shown in income side of income and expenditure. But if special subscription is given, the special subscription means what? If for some purpose, specific purpose subscription has been received, it will be capital receipt. So इसको हम लोग capital receipt कहेंगे, not revenue. So hence will be shown into the liability side of balance sheet. Okay, you can note, make a note of it. You can take the screenshot. I'm going for the next. Okay. Now there is a special fund, like I'm taking example tournament fund, and one is general fund. Okay, so and tournament fund investment is given and income from tournament fund investment and general fund investment is also given, and interest from general fund investment. So this information is given. So now you have to record. So how to record? So income from tournament fund investment will be added here into the same fund, because special, if there is any income regarding which any fund is available, should be added in the same fund. If there is any expenditure, will be minus from the same fund. Okay, but the fund should be special. Yeah, like tournament fund, sports fund, match fund, prize fund. मतलब it means कि fund से पहले कोई एक specific नाम attach होना चाहिए. ठीक है? But general fund is a synonyms of capital fund. So if there is general fund investment is given, okay, and interest on general fund investment is also given. So interest on general fund investment will not go to the general fund, because income from general fund investment will be treated as a general income, not a special income. Hence, it will go to income side of इनकम एंड एक्सपेंडिचर अकाउंट. यानी इनकम एक्सपेंडिचर में हम इनकम साइड में दिखाएंगे, लेकिन फंड को बैलेंस शीट में ही दिखाना है. फंड कोई भी होगा बैलेंस शीट में ही जाएगा, बट स्पेशल फंड से रिलेटेड इनकम उसी फंड में बैलेंस शीट के लायबिलिटी में ऐड करेंगे. लेकिन अगर जनरल फंड से रिलेटेड कोई इनकम मिला है तो उसको इनकम एक्सपेंडिचर में ले जाएंगे, ना कि जनरल फंड में. ओके, आप इसको नोट कर लो. ओके, now I'm going to raise this. Now, treatment of such expenses which is related to स्पेशल फंड। ठीक है, जैसा अभी भी मैंने बताया, मान लो क्वेश्चन में मैच फंड गिवन है 2 लाख रुपीज एंड मैच डोनेशन फॉर मैच received rupees 1 lakh rupees and match expenses rupees 2,50,000. Okay, so how will you treat this? You see, generally match fund, this means special fund, so you will prepare balance sheet, and you know, in liability side you will write match fund 2 lakh rupees opening balance, and you will add donation. Okay, donation is 1 lakh. So total it is 3 lakhs. Now you will minus match expenses from the same fund. So uh, match expenses. How much? 2,50,000. So 50,000 is the revenue will be shown like this. But in the same question, if we change the figure of expenses, suppose that we in place of 2.5 lakh, we write here 3,50,000. Okay, 3,50,000. This means match expenses goes up by rupees 1 lakh. So how we will record this? See, so here match fund is same 2 lakh. Donation for match fund is 1 lakh, 3 lakh total. And now match expenses is 3,50,000. But we have total match fund 3 lakhs. So we will minus match expenses only rupees up to fund. Okay, 3 lakhs here nil dash, यानी कि यहाँ पे डैश लिख दो चाहे nil लिख दो, ठीक है। But remaining 50,000, so for remaining 50,000 match expenses, there is no existence of any kind of fund. So for the expenses for which there is no any special fund or any kind of fund, so it should be recorded into the debit side of income and expenditure account. Income and expenditure account, you will write in debit side. This means expenditure side, you will write. Okay, so here you will write match expenses 3,50,000 and you will minus match fund 3 lakhs. So remaining 50,000 you will record here. So this means the conclusion is the match fund is less than match expenses. So excess of expenses go to income and expenditure account. Okay, so कोई भी स्पेशल फंड हो, अगर हमारा एक्सपेंडिचर एक्सेड हो जाता है, एक्सीड हो जाता है, तो हम उसको इस तरीके से दिखाएंगे। ठीक है स्टूडेंट्स, आई होप कि दिस इज क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू एंड यू कैन रिवाइज द प्रीवियस क्लासेस आल्सो। आई एम गोइंग टू रेज दिस। Just for a moment. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, सो हम लोग बात कर रहे थे फंड की, ठीक है, यहां तक हो गया। अब सब्सक्रिप्शन का एडजस्टमेंट, subscription, you know the subscription is an income and how to record. So first we will write by subscription received during the year. Received during the year. Means ये receipt and payment से आपको मिल जाएगा कितना आपने रिसीव किया. Then you will add advance of previous year. PY means year, previous year. Then you will add outstanding of current year. Okay. Then you will do total and then you will minus advance of current year. And then you will minus outstanding of previous year. Okay. And you will record like this. Okay. Now, what about in balance sheet? So students, in balance sheet, you must know that where we record outstanding and where we record advance. So advance subscription we record in liability side and outstanding subscription we record in asset side. Okay, subscription के case में while you prepare the balance sheet, you should know. And table also you can make for this. And table for subscription you can add like this: outstanding advance previous year, current year. So outstanding of previous year minus current year plus and advance previous year plus and current year minus. Okay, this is what subscription table. Okay, subscription का adjustment आप ऐसे करते हो जैसे मैंने भी दिखाया था. Now I am going to the consumable goods like subscription, salary rate में कुछ भी होगा, salary हो चाहे rate हो, इसी तरह treatment होना है outstanding prepaid का. Okay, अब इसको नोट कर लो. Now consumable goods. Consumable goods. So consumable goods, how to record? See, this will be recorded into the expenditure side. Okay. So here you will write to जो भी consumable goods होगा consumed. Okay. First we write opening stock. Okay. Then you will write payment made. So here you will do focus payment. I have written here payment या paid word होना चाहिए. Then you will add advance of previous year. Then you will add creditors. Creditor is just like outstanding. Creditors of current year. Okay, less advance of current year, less creditors of previous year, and less closing stock. Closing stock. And you will record like this here. Okay, so पहले आप देखो यहाँ पर पेमेंट मेड है और फिर उसमें ओपनिंग स्टॉक ऐड है, क्लोजिंग माइनस है, ओपनिंग एडवांस प्लस है, क्लोजिंग एडवांस माइनस है, ओपनिंग क्रेडिटर माइनस है, क्लोजिंग क्रेडिटर प्लस है. मैं इसका एक टेबल बनाकर दिखा दे रहा हूँ, उसको करोगे. बट एक चीज आप ध्यान रखोगे, यहाँ पर यहाँ क्या लिखा है पेमेंट मेड. सो यहाँ पर ध्यान रखो, अगर से यहाँ पर इन place of payment पेड या पेमेंट, in place of paid या payment, purchase is given, purchase is given, ठीक है. So then we add opening stock and less closing stock only. मीन्स हम लोग फिर उसमें एडवांस और क्रेडिटर को कंसिडर नहीं करेंगे. हम सिर्फ ओपनिंग स्टॉक को ऐड करेंगे ये जो है, और क्लोजिंग स्टॉक को माइनस करेंगे ये जो है. अगर यहाँ पर पेमेंट की जगह पर इन प्लेस ऑफ पेड या पेमेंट परचेज इज गिवन, फिर परचेज दिया हुआ है, ठीक है, तो हम ऐसा करेंगे. इसको नोट कर लो आप लोग. Okay, and table for this adjustment. So here previous year, current year, ठीक है. stock creditors और एडवांस चलो इसका कोई कॉलम नहीं है. तो अब ध्यान रखो कि क्या करना है. तो पेड वर्ड हो तो परचेस में तो मैंने बताया सिर्फ ओपनिंग और क्लोजिंग को ही कंसीडर करेंगे. ये कॉलम कंसीडर होगा व्हेन परचेस इज गिवन, ठीक है, ओनली. तो सिर्फ ये कॉलम होगा. लेकिन अगर से पेमेंट दिया है, पेमेंट इज गिवन, तो पेमेंट इज गिवन तो ये पूरा कॉलम कंसीडर होगा. यानी ओपनिंग स्टॉक को प्लस, क्लोजिंग स्टॉक को माइनस, ओपनिंग क्रेडिटर माइनस, क्लोजिंग क्रेडिटर प्लस, ओपनिंग एडवांस प्लस, क्लोजिंग एडवांस माइनस. अब ऐसे करोगे. परचेस दिया है तो सिर्फ स्टॉक वाले कॉलम को कंसीडर करेंगे, लेकिन अगर पेमेंट दिया है तो ऑल कॉलम कंसीडर होगा. ये पूरा कॉलम कंसीडर होगा, ये पूरा, ठीक है. ये ध्यान रखोगे आप लोग. You can take the screenshot of it. Okay. So अब आपको now you are clear that how to prepare the receipt and payment account, income and expenditure account, balance sheet. Now my question is, in some items which we do not record in receipts and payment account, which we do not record in receipt and payment account, like depreciation, ठीक है, क्रेडिट सेल्स, क्रेडिट परचेज, इनकम रिसीवेबल, current year outstanding, current year creditors, etc. So like that, जो भी नॉन कैश यानी जो बिना पैसे का ट्रांजैक्शन है उसको हम रिसीट पेमेंट में रिकॉर्ड नहीं करते. कुछ एग्जांपल मैंने दिखा दिया, ठीक है. डेप्रिसिएशन वगैरह, these all are नॉन कैश आइटम्स. सो यहाँ तक तो आप लोगों का लगभग क्लियर हो गया। एनपीओ, हाउ टू प्रिपेयर बैलेंस शीट में कितने आइटम्स आते हैं ये सब आप लोगों को पता है कि कुछ जैसे बुक्स, ठीक है, बाइसिकल, ये सब क्या है, कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर यानी बैलेंस शीट के एसेट्स में जाएगा। और इन्वेस्टमेंट वगैरह तो आपको पता ही है, इन्वेस्टमेंट, फर्नीचर, ये सब आपका बैलेंस शीट के एसेट्स में जाता है, इक्विपमेंट वगैरह। तो बुक्स और बाइसिकल में कंफ्यूजन रहा होगा कि क्या होता है। कुछ और आइटम हैं जो आपसे पूछे जा सकते हैं, जैसे कि लाइफ मेंबरशिप फी, लाइफ मेंबरशिप फी। सो देखो नाम से पता चल रहा है कि जो मेंबरशिप फी मिला है वो जनरल नहीं है। जनरल तो होता है एंट्रेंस फी हो जाता, बट लाइफ लगा हुआ, तो दिस इज व्हाट स्पेशल। तो इसको कहां दिखाना चाहिए, बैलेंस शीट के लायबिलिटी साइड में। But in the question, if it is said that life membership fee will be treated as revenue income, then you will record it into the income and expenditure account. Otherwise, you will record it balance sheet. And like that entrance fee मैंने बताया कि entrance fee there is no information, so it will be recorded it into the income and expenditure, यानी treated as revenue income. ठीक है? Okay. So now you note it. Just wait for a moment.